Akkam nagaa jirtu maatii fi hordoftoonni Dynamo Educationii viidiyoo darbe keessatti fiiziksii kutaa 12ffaa waa'ee elektiroomagneetizimii boqonnaa 4 keessatti viidiyoowwan garaagaraa hojjenneerra yaadattu. Achi keessatti gaa elektiroomagneetizimii maal akka ta'e biraanchii fiiziksii keessaa isa tokkoo fi akkasuma waa'ee magneetik fiildii akkasumallee waa'ee garaagarummaa magneetik fiildi laayinii fi elektiriik fiildi laayinii akkasumallee waa'ee electromagnetic induction seerota lama waa'ee Faraday's law of Lenz's law sirriitti ilaalleera jechuudha. Arrammoo qabadhee kan isiniif dhiyaadhe indication unity sana keessa jiru yookaan immoo unit 4 keessa jiru wal wajjiniin hojjennaa jechuudha. Kanaafiyyuu yeroo indication kana hojjennu gaa waa'ee magnetic flux, waa'ee magnetic field, waa'ee transformer akkasumallee waa'ee Faraday's law, Lenz's law kana gaa remind gochuu qabna jechuudha. Isa yaadataa yookaan immoo isa yaadannee maal godhaa deemna jechuudha. Gaaffilee kana wal wajjiniin ni hojjennaa jechuudha. So question number 1 maal jedha? A long straight wire carries a current of 10 ampere. At what distance from the wire will a magnet field of 8 times 10 to the power of 4 Tesla be produced? A long straight wire jira. A current carrying of 10 ampere. At what distance from the wire will a magnetic field 10 times 10 to the power of 4 to be produced? Fakkeenyaaf egaa asitti current carrying wire tokko jira. Current carrying wire suni current carrying wire kana jira jenna. Fakkeenyaaf jechuudha. Current carrying wire kun jira. Current ni flow ta'aa jira jenna. Current carrying kun egaa flow gaafa godhu when the current is flow through the wire it create what? Magnetic field jennera yookaan immoo electromagnetic jenne sana jechuudha. Kanaafiyyuu currentiin as keessa darbu gaa meeqadha? 10 ampere. So magnetic field immoo meeqa uumeera? 8 times 10 to the power minus 4 uumeera. Fageenya ammamii irratti argama? Iddoon fageenya meeqa irrattidha kan inni uume kan jedhu ilaallaa jechuudha. Kanaafuu magnetic fieldiin keenya meeqadha? 8 times 10 to the power minus 4 Tesla qabna. Just we have a current 10 ampere. And also we know primitively free space equals to 4 pi times 10 to the power minus 7 Tesla meter per ampere qabna jechuudha. Kanaafu required in keenya maalidha? The required is what? Radius dha jechuudha. So what is the formula of magnetic field through the wire? Magnetic field is equals to what? Mu naught I over what? 2 pi R dha jechuudha. Therefore, when we get R from this one, just make crisscross B 2 pi R is equals to mu times I. Just R is equals to what? Mu naught I over 2 pi R. So the radius is equals to mu means 4 pi times 10 to the power minus 7 Tesla meter per ampere times current is 10 ampere. Just ampere is cancelled by ampere over 2 pi times magnetic field. Magnetic field times what is magnetic field? 8 times 10 to the power of minus 4 Tesla diet. Pi kuni pi kanaan baddi. So 4 in lama ta'a kun meeqa ta'a? Tokko ta'a jechuudha. This is equals to what? 20 over 8 10 to the power of minus 7 10 to the power of minus 4 jira. So asitti maal tafeera? Meetrii qofa tafeera jechuudha. Tesla is cancelled by Tesla. So R is equals to what? 20 divided by 8 times 10 to the power of minus 7 plus 4 ita meter jecha. This is equals to 20 divided by 8 jechuun meeqadha? 2. Meeqa tafa? 16 tokko tafa 2.5 times 10 to the power of minus 3 meetrii ta'a jechuudha. So magnetic fielding kun egaa currentii baate yookaan immoo wire currentii sun keessa darburraa meeqa irratti argama jechuudha? 2.5 times 10 to the power of minus 3 meetrii irratti argama jechuudha. Naannoo sana irrattidha kan inni 8 times 10 to the power of 4 Tesla magnetic field produce ta'u jechuudha. Kanaafuu kan gaafatamne raadiyeesiidha. Raadiyeesiin keenya meeqa jechuudha? 2.5 times 10 to the power of minus 3 meetiriidha jechuudha. The answer is what? Question number 2. A closed coil of 14 turns and area of 200 centimeter scale is rotated in a magnetic field of flux density. Magnetic flux density is how many? 2 Weber meter square. It rotates from a position where it is plane makes an angle of 30. Angle of 30. With the field to position of perpendicular to the time. How many? 0.2 second. Find the magnitude of EMF induced in the coil due to what? Rotation. So, in this case, what is given? First of all, you should have to out the given. So, number of turns is how many? 14. What area? Area is equals to 200 centimeter square. That means 2 times 10 to the power of minus 2 meter square. The other is magnetic flux density. Means what? Magnetic field. Magnetic flux density means what? This is a magnetic field or B. That's magnetic field. This equals to 2 Web meter square or Tesla. I mean. The other given is what? Theta. Theta is how many? 30 degree. So what is given? The other change of time is equals to 0.2 second. What's squared? What's squared? Squared is what? EMF or induced electromotive force. This according to Faraday's law. Just we have a solution. The formula EMF is equals to minus of n, which is minus in shows the direction. Change of magnetic flux over what? Change of time. But what is the magnetic flux? The magnetic flux equals to B times area times cos theta. This equals to B is how many? 2 Weber meter square times area is 2 times 10 to the power of minus 2 times what? Cos of 30 guna. Cos of 30. Can I get a neighbor Malarga natura? Change of magnetic flux or magnetic flux Kenya arganite. Atiboda, Alani Matmalarga natura. EMF Kenya arganite. Formula anything, formula Faraday's Nafanuka any jetu. So in Kumekata 346.4 times 10 to the power of minus 4. Manatura flux is very large. This is what? Magnetic flux. So what is EMF? This equals to minus n. Change of phi over change of this is equals to minus 40 times what is change of 346.4 times 10 to the power of minus 4 divided by what? 0.2 seconds. So when you calculate this one, EMF is equals to kanaga formula Faraday's law tino jenayatu. Formula Faraday's law gamala n is what? N times phi over change of theta. Phi kenya arganera. Just what? Electromotive force kenya. Yookaan immoo voltage kenya argannaa jechuudha. Sa induced current dhaani create. Kanaafu meeqa ta'a kana gaafa hirtanii waliin baay'istanii gaafa hirtan 6.93 volts ni ta'a. 6.93 volt. Question number 3. Question number 3 says that a portable X-ray unit has step-up transformer. That's the 120 volt input, which is transformed into 100 kilovolt output is needed by the X-ray tube. The primary has 50 loops and draw the current of 10 ampere. When in use, A, what is the number of loops in the secondary? B, find the current output of the secondary. So here, what is given? What is the given for us? First of all, what we have what input volt Vp equals to 120 volts. The other is what Vh secondary voltage, which is equals to 100 kilovolts. The other is what's given the primary loops, which we call NP 50 loops. The other is what draw the current. So with the current, primary current, this equals to how many? 10 ampere. So what's required here? Required is what? First A, number of loops secondary NS. B, what the Is. So what is this one? It is a transformer. So you know transformer like this one. Just if this is transformer, there is a number of coil like this one. Yes, this VB, NP, and also there is also here. This if this is transformer, this has NS, VS, IS. This has what? IP. So this is what? A transformer. This is input part, and also this is what? Output part. So in this case, we have a relationship of ratio to calculate NS. What is NP over NS is equals to VP over VS. So what is NS? This implies that NS equals to NP times VS over what? VP. This equals to what is NP? NP is 50 times VS is what? 100 kilovolts over VP is how many? 120 volts. Just what is NS when you calculate this one? 1 kilovolt means 100,000 volt it means. So volt is cancelled by this one. Kilo means 10 to the power of 3. Therefore, NS is equals to, make that NS in 50 times 100 times 10 to the power of 3 divided by 120. This is equals to 41,667. This is secondary number of loops. Kan immoo inni kun secondary number of loops meeqa ta'a jechuudha. Innasii kuni 41,667 turns ta'a jechuudha. B immoo maalidha? What is B is it is required IS. IS means what it means? According to this transformer, power input is equals to power output. So what is power input? IP VP is equals to IS VS. So what is IS? IS is equals to VP IP over VS. Therefore, what is 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 equals to VP is how many? 120 volts times IP is how many? 10 ampere over VS is 100 kilovolt. This is equals to what? 1020 is cancelled by this one. This is equals to 12 ampere divided by 1000. This is equals to 0.012 ampere. So the secondary current or output current is how many? 0.012 ampere. Kanaafuu kuni step up transformer dha jechuudha. Kanaaf as keessatti maal arganne jechuudha? NSC keenya 41,667 and also ISC or secondary currents or output current is 0.012 ampere dha jechuudha. The other is question number 4. Question number 4 says that 500 turns coil develops an average induced voltage of 60 volt. Over what time interval must a flux change of 0.06 Weber occur to produce such a voltage? So, what is given in this question? What is given in this question? So, what is given? Number of turns, 500 turns. The average induced voltage means what is given? EMF 60 volts. What is a flux change or change of magnetic flux is equal to 0.06 Weber. So what is required? Required is what? Time. Change of time. So this means what? You know about the Faraday's laws. So by using the formula of Faraday's laws, solution, electromotive force equals to change of number of turns time, change of magnetic flux over change of time. So we can make what? Magnitude. Why? Because what? This negatively shows the direction. So we can take the magnitude. So this electromotive force equals to number of turns change of magnetic flux over what? Change of time. From this we can get what? Change of time is equals to number of turns time change of magnetic flux over electromotive force. So totally directly we can substitute the value of N, change of flux, and electromotive force directly. So N means what? 500 times what? Change of flux means 0.06 Weber over what's electromotive? 60 volts. This is equal to what? When you calculate this one, the numerator one is how many? 30 Weber divided by what? 60 volts. This is equal to 0.5 Weber per volt. This means what? Change of the time is equal to 0.5 seconds. 0.5 seconds. This is the time interval of this equation. So the correct answer is how many? 0.5 seconds. Question number 5. Question number 5 says that calculate the voltage output by the secondary winding of transformer if the primary voltage is 35 volts. A secondary winding has 4,500 turns and the primary winding has 355 turns. So what is given in this case also? Just yeroo kanarra geenyu gama waa'ee maalii yaaduu qabna jechuudha. Waa'ee transformeriidha jechuudha. Transformeriin keenya egaa input yookaan immoo primary coilii qaba, secondary coilii qaba. Akkasuma immoo magnetii waan of keessaa qabuuf egaa maal godha jechuudha. Induced current maal godha jechuudha. Voltage create nu godha jechuudha jechuudha. Kanaafuu primary voltage and also secondary voltage yookaan immoo input voltage and output voltage qaba. Akkasuma input current and output current qaba jechuudha. So given in keenya maalidha gaasitti kan nuuf kenname primary voltage nu kennameera VP meeqadha 35 voltidha. Secondary nu kennameera VSC 4500 turns number of secondary 4500 turnsida. Kan biraa maaltu nuuf kennameera primary NP nu kennamteetti 355 turnsida jechuudha. So maal kan barbaadnu calculate output voltage dha jechuudha. So output voltage maaltu jira VSC jechuudha. What is VSC? Egaa akkasitti amma magnetii yoo jiraate maal jenneerra kun amma transformerii dha yoo ta'e jechuudha. Transformerii dha yoo ta'e akkasitti jechuudha. NP qaba, asitti NP primary qaba, VP qaba jechuudha. Asinis just coilonni jiru akkasitti jiraata NS fi VSC qaba, IS jira, akkasumallee maal jira IP input jira jechuudha. So formula keenyaan egaa maal barbaanna kana kan hin barbaannu maadha VSC dha jechuudha. So NP over NS is equals to what? VP over what? VSC dha jechuudha. Kanaafuu VSC keenya kanarraa argachuu dandeenya. VS is equals to what? NS times VP over NP dha jechuudha. So what is NS? NS jechuun meeqadha? 4500 times what is VP? 35 volts divided by NP is how many? 355 turns. So kana calculate gaafa gootan meeqa argattu? 443.66 volt ta'a jechuudha. Kana gaafa calculate gootan 443.66 ta'a jechuudha. Okay, question number 6. A circular loop with a radius of 20 centimeter is positioned perpendicular to a uniform magnet field. The magnetic flux that passes through the loop is 1.9 times 10 to the power of -2 Weber. What is the magnetic flux density here? So what is given in this case? What the given radius is given 20 centimeter. This is equal to 0.2 meter. Another is what? The magnetic flux is given. How many? 1.9 times 10 to the power of -2 Weber. So what is required? Magnetic flux density means magnetic field strength. So the required is what? B. What is B? So radius kamna maal kan barbaannu B dha jechuudha. Yookaan immoo what is the magnetic flux density yookaan immoo magnetic field dha jechuudha. Kanaafuu maaltu jira? Phi is equals to what? B times A times cos theta qabnaa jechuudha. But theta is here what? 0. So what is magnetic field? This phi over what? Area cos theta. What is the area of the circular? The area is equals to what? Pi r square. This is area is equals to what? Pi r means what? 2 times 10 to the power of minus 1 the whole square. So area is equals to how many? 2 times 2 pi times 10 to the power of minus 2 meter square. This is the area. So magnetic field is equals to 1.9 times 10 to the power of minus 2 Weber divided by what? 2 pi times 10 to the power of minus 2 meter square times what? Cos of 0. This is equals to make it 1.9 times 10 to the power of minus 2 Weber divided by 2 pi times 10 to the power of minus 2 meter square times cos of 0. Cos of 0 jechuun tokko jechuudha. Kanaafuu yeroo kana hirta meeqa isinii ta'a? Kana jechuun 1.9 times 10 to the power of minus 2 Weber over what? 2 pi times 10 to the power of minus 2 meter square. This is equals to 0.15 Tesla. Make it 0.15 Tesla. The magnetic field is how many? 0.15 Tesla. 0.15 Tesla. Question number 7. A uniform magnetic field has the magnitude of 0.1 Tesla. What is the flux through the rectangular piece of cardboard of size 3 cm by 2 cm perpendicular to the field? A uniform magnetic field has what? Magnitude is magnitude of 0.1 Tesla. What is the flux through the rectangular piece of cardboard of size 3 cm by 2 cm perpendicular to the field here? So what's given here? Magnetic field 0.1 Tesla. The other is what? Theta is 0. The other is what? Area. Area is equal to 3 times 10 to the power of minus 2 meter times 2 times 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. This is equal to what? 60 times 10 to the power of minus 4 meter square. So what is required? Required is equal to what? Magnetic flux. So simply what is magnetic flux? B times area cos theta. So this magnetic flux is equal to 0.1 Tesla times 6 times 10 to the power of minus 4 meter square times what? Cos of 0. This magnetic flux is equal to 6 times 10 to the power of minus 5 Tesla. No. Tesla meter square. So this implies that 60 times 10 to the power of minus 5 Weber. This is what? The magnetic flux. Question number 8. A coil of wire 1250 turns is cutting a flux of 5 milliweber. The flux is reversed in an interval of what? 0.125 seconds. Calculate the average value of induced EMF in the coil. So what is given? What is given in this? And is equals to 1250. The other is the magnetic flux. This is equals to what? The initial magnetic flux 5 times 10 to the power of minus 3 Weber. The other is what? The reversal interval means what? After the interval of this one, the final is what? Minus 5 times 10 to the power of minus 3 Weber. Because it reversed. Reversed is interval is 0.125 second irratti reverse jechuun magnetic flux in keenya final insa minus of the initiality jechuudha. Kanaafu the magnetic flux final is minus 5 times 10 to the power minus 3 Weber ta'a jechuudha. So here maaltu time qabna? Time is equal to 0.125 second dha jechuudha. Required is what? What's required? Required is EMF. So solution. EMF is equal to what? Number of minus number of time, change of phi over change of time. What is change of phi here? Change of phi means final minus initial. Final is how many? Minus 5 times 10 to the power of minus 3 Weber minus 5 times 10 to the power of minus 3 Weber. So what is change of phi? Minus 10 times 10 to the power of 3 Weber ta'aa jechuudha. So maal qabna gam? EMF in keenya minus of 150 times what? 10 times 10 to the power of minus 3 Weber divided by what? Divided by 0.215 ta'aa jechuudha. Kana gaafa irtanii meeqa isinii ta'aa jechuudha? 100 voltii ta'aa jechuudha. Kanaafuu electromotive force keessa meeqa ta'a? 100 volts is the correct answer. Okay. Question number 9. Question number 9 says that a 150 watts transformer has an input voltage of what? 10 volt and an output current is what? 5 ampere. A. Is this step up or step down transformer? B. What is the ratio of output voltage to input voltage? What the given here? What the given in? Power equals to what? 150 watts. The other is what? Vp equals to how many? 10 volt. What is current output? Is is equals to 5 ampere. So required is what? Required is step up or down. B. What is the ratio of what? B S over P jechuudha. So why transformer ilaalle raga? Transformer idhaani step up or step down kan jennu maala? Step up transformer kan jennu step up jechuun when NS or secondary coil is greater than primary coil, and also when secondary voltage is greater than primary voltage, we call what? Step up transformer. Step up transformer. What is step down? Step down jechuun immoo step down transformer kan jennu immoo when what? NP is greater than NS. Yookaan immoo primary number of coil is greater than secondary number of coil yeroo ta'u, yookaan immoo VS is greater than VP is greater than VS yookaan primary voltage is greater than secondary coil gaafa ta'u, secondary voltage gaafa ta'u step down jennaa jechuudha. Kana laalleetti step down step up kan jennu jechuudha. Kan biraan immoo transformer keessatti power is equals to what? IS VS is equals to IP VP dha jechuudha. Kanaafiyyuu maal barbaaduu dandeenya amma asitti VP qabna, ISC qabna, IP hin qabnu waan ta'eef amma asitti ratio isaa argachuudhaaf amma maal gochuu dandeenya jechuudha. Power keenya qabna. Power is equals to what? ISC waan qabnuuf VSC barbaaduu dandeenya jechuudha. Kanaafuu IS times VS. So power keenya meeqa? 150 watts is equals to IS times VSC dha. IS keenya meeqa? 5 ampere times VS. So what is VS? VS is equals to what? 150 watt divided by 5 ampere. So what is VS? VS is 30 volt. Here asirraa maal argachuu dandeenya jechuudha? VS is 30 volt. VP is what? 10 volt. So VS is greater than VP. So the transformer is what? Step up transformer. The transformer is step up transformer. Kanaafuu is step up or step down jedhamini? It is what? Step up transformer. It is step up transformer. Because what? Because VS is greater than or secondary voltage is greater than primary voltage. So our transformer is what? A step up transformer. The other is what? For B. For B, what is the ratio of VS to VP? B'n immoo VS to VP. This is equal to output to input. 30 volt divided by 10 volt. Then this is equal to how many? 3. That means the ratio of V out to V in is what? 3 ta'a jechuudha. Yookaan immoo 3 ta'a jechuudha. Question number 10. Determine the magnetic field strength at the point of 5 cm from a wire carrying current of 10 ampere. Kanas ilaalleera. Why magnetic field current carrying wire irratti jechuudha. So what is given here? Radius. This equals to 5 cm. This equals to 5 times 10 to the power minus 2 meter. What's the current? Current is equals to 10 ampere. So what's required? What's required? Required is magnetic field. Kan biraa maal qabna? Permittivity free space kam. Is equals to 4 pi times 10 to the power minus 7 Tesla meter per ampere. So what's the solution? The solution of this one is obvious. B is equals to mu naught I over what? 2 pi R. So what is B or magnetic field? Mu is what? 4 pi times 10 to the power minus 7 Tesla meter per ampere. What's current? 10 divided by 2 pi. What is R? 5 times 10 to the power minus 2 meter. This pi is cancelled by this pi. Okay. These two is cancelled by this one. 2 tha. This equals to 20 over 5. Isheen kun plus ita times 10 to the power minus 7 plus 2. So the magnetic field is equals to 4 times 10 to the power of what? Minus 5 Tesla. This is what? The magnetic field. The magnetic field of this is what? 4 times 10 to the power minus 5 Tesla ta'a jechuudha. Kun exercise yookaan immoo end equation unit 4 dha jechuudha. Video keenya har'a asuma irratti goolabnaa jechuudha. Video biraatiin amma wal agarrutti yeroo qayyabannaa gaarii isiniif haa ta'u.